look to closing down the shelters unless something extraordinary happens overnight. The Lynx bus service is continuing. Fortunately, the winds have not picked up to a sustained level, so Lynx is able to continue operating. They are monitoring the wind speeds as we move forward. Yesterday, we ended up passing out a total of over 32,000 sandbags. So it really became obvious to us that there were people concerned about localized flooding here within this community because they took advantage of the sandbag distribution here within Orange County. There have been numerous neighborhoods, unfortunately, over this wet summer who have experienced localized flooding. Many of them are really concerned about this storm and the potential impact on their neighborhoods. Most, if not all, at this point have fared fairly well because of the precautions that our public works and our utilities have taken at this point. So we see minimal impact in utility companies. They're going to report in just a few moments. We want to ask our representative from Duke and the Orlando Utilities Commission to come forward, and they will give you some updates on their numbers. Before I call on them, you may recall that yesterday we said to you that today we would not be, for unincorporated Orange County, I want to be clear about that, we would not open our landfill or our transfer stations, and that we would not pick up the regular garbage or trash pickups today. Those who did not have the regular pickup today, I just want to remind you that on Saturday, we will go back and we will pick up those who we missed today. Tomorrow, Friday, we will have our regular trash pickups in unincorporated Orange County. Our fire rescue department has continued to be at a high level of readiness, but I did want to report that we will be dispatching about 25 of our fire personnel to the Big Bend area to assist with the recovery efforts at an appropriate time. So our community will help those who will be in need as well. And at this point, I'm going to call on our energy personnel. We're going to start with Duke. Ms. Lisa Karan will come forward, and then we'll have Janice Osani from OUC. And after our energy representatives will speak, we're going to ask Mr. Scott Howard from the Orange County Public Schools to come forward, and then we'll have Division Chief Avery from the Office of Emergency Management. She'll come up and she'll kind of give some wrap-up comments at the time. So with that, we'll go to our energy personnel at this time. All right.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. On behalf of the 4,000 employees across Duke Energy Florida, I'm here to report that we have minimal outages as of right now, and we're standing ready and prepared to restore power to your home and businesses as quickly and safely as possible. As I stated yesterday, we have 8,000 resources strategically placed throughout the state, 3,000 of them locally nearby in Ocala, ready to respond. And as the day progresses, we realize that the increased wind gusts will cause trees to fall, limbs to fall into our power lines, creating possible additional outages. These conditions are critical to our crews being able to restore power safely. As soon as the conditions are safe enough, we will be able to get out and start diligently restoring power. In addition, with the heavy rainfall, we ask residents and visitors of Orange County to stay away, as down power lines could be hidden underneath all of the debris. Consider all lines energized, as well as tree limbs and anything in contact with the lines. Remember, electricity and water do not mix. And please report all power line hazards to Duke Energy or 911. We're committed to keeping our customers informed about the status of restoration efforts, and we will continue to provide regular updates through duke-energy.com, on social media, and encourage our customers to download our mobile app, and to report an outage, text OUT to 57801. That's OUT out to 57801. Lastly, I just want to echo what the mayor said, to be vigilant and considerate of this time as the storm is still passing. Safety is of the utmost importance to us at Duke Energy. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Janice Osani with OUC, the reliable one. I'm here to let you know that OUC is prepared for Hurricane Helene's potential impact to our service area. So far, we also have minimal outages to our service territory. As of the start of this conference, we had about 3 outages impacting about 250 customers. We'll be using our own line technicians, our own tree trimmers, and water techs to respond to any storm-related outages or issues within our service territory. Crews will work overnight as long as it is safe to do so. Additionally, we've enhanced our call outage support throughout the night. Once the storm passes through Central Florida, we'll work with our mutual aid partners to send line technicians to the Panhandle and Big Bend area. If needed, we'll also send water crews to assist. Rest assured that OUC prepares for storm season all year by strengthening our electric system, water infrastructure, and improving our outage management system. If you haven't already, please register at OUC for our outage alerts in English or Spanish by texting REG to 69682 to receive those outage updates straight to your phone. Customers can also visit ouc.com or call 407-423-9018 for additional information. Also, please make sure we have your most current contact information. The easiest way to do that is to visit my.ouc.com and log in. As always, and like everyone here, safety is very important to OUC for our customers, our employees, and our community. We're asking as well that you please stay away from downed power lines. In addition to avoiding anything that's come in contact with the ground or trees, please stay away from pooled water. It can become energized and is very dangerous. Additionally, a down line that is sparking, smoking, or burning is extremely hazardous, and you should call 911 immediately. We ask our customers to keep in mind that it's imperative to keep your children and your pets monitored as well in case they're outside playing. Unfortunately, storms are also a time when scammers or cyber criminals will use natural disasters to pretend to be utility companies restoring power. They attempt to trick customers into providing personal and financial information. Please keep in mind that OUC will never ask you for payment information over the phone, by email, or by text. If you are contacted, hang up. And if someone comes to your home and you feel suspicious, and just when that happens, do not open the door, close it, call your utility, and report it immediately to law enforcement. OUC does not enter a home unless we have an appointment for something like a home energy audit, and our employees and crew will always have an ID to show to you. Finally, I want to caution customers to use generators safely and never run one in an enclosed area or indoors. Always place the generator at least 20 feet from your home and never in an attached garage. Never, ever, please plug in a generator to your home's outlets because it could re-energize power lines and hurt somebody working on those lines. More information and tips, especially safety tips, are available at ouc.com/stormcenter, including our outage map, which is updated frequently. Please stay safe. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Scott Howard. I'm the Chief Communications Officer for Orange County Public Schools. And on behalf of our Superintendent, Dr. Maria Vasquez, we want to provide a Hurricane Helene update and share some important information to our families and our employees and community. I want to emphasize that our students, their families, and our employees are always first and foremost on our minds when we make decisions. After consulting with our safety and emergency management team and based on the National Weather Service forecast indicating considerably reduced winds by 5 a.m., all schools will reopen tomorrow, Friday, September 27th, and we will resume regular operations. All extracurricular and after-school activities will resume on Friday as scheduled unless determined by the school that they need to be rescheduled or canceled. Our school district and administrators will begin addressing any storm-related issues at 5 a.m. tomorrow morning to ensure that we are prepared for our students and employees to return to school and their work locations. We want to make sure that we emphasize that our students and employees be on the lookout for any of those hazards that were mentioned by the energy companies. We want to make sure that on their way to school or to the bus stops that they're on or to work, that they're looking out for those as well. We will continue to provide updates through direct messaging to our families and employees, as well as social media and on our website at ocps.net. We ask that our families and staff take precautions overnight and be safe in the morning as they travel to school and work. Thank you, and now I'll turn it back over to Mayor Demings. Chief Avery.
Good afternoon, and thank you for being here to help get all the messaging out to our residents and visitors in Orange County. So as Mayor Deming stated, we are just now entering the phase where the winds are going to impact Orange County. So we're hearing from the Weather Service, unfortunately the sun is out in some places, so people are going to let their guard down thinking everything's over, when in fact that may make the storm larger and, create stronger winds for our area. So we ask that people stay off the roadways, continue to monitor local news media, and make sure that they're staying safe. We currently are a level 1 EOC, Emergency Operations Center activation, so that what that means is the room is packed with our stakeholders, our divisions, our different departments, all here ready, working, monitoring for any sort of response that's needed. As Duke Energy said, we expect, we're going to have, issues with trees with the high winds. I know sustained winds 25 to 35, but the National Weather Service also said we can get gusts up to 60 miles an hour today. And again, as Mayor Deming shared, that will go through 2 a.m. this morning. So I can't stress enough that we are just now entering the phase where the winds are going to impact Orange County. So continue to be safe, continue to monitor all local media, and we'll be sharing any information as if any changes occur. And thank you again for being here.
All right, thank you, Chief Avery. Also, we have had a conference call with all the municipalities here within Orange County. All have indicated they expect to reopen tomorrow for normal business. Our courts will also reopen tomorrow. So you've heard from our school district at this point, they will reopen. So for the families who need to plan accordingly for childcare or other reasons, we are providing this information to you at this point. I'll open it up for any questions that you all may have at this time. Okay, so it looks like we did a really good job. So thank you all very much for being here. And perhaps the next time that we are able to gather will be sometime tomorrow afternoon after we have done all of the windshield assessments of any damage around the county, any flooding, any electrical outages, et cetera. We will do likely another press conference tomorrow afternoon early. Thank you for being here. Of course, if you all want to do any one-on-ones, any of these individuals will be present. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Deming.
Miss the hurricane and then have school tomorrow. We could have done that. Because, we could have had all the kids home, say, by 4:30 today, on a modified schedule. Hindsight's 2020.
You don't know what you don't know.
Exactly. By the way, Jones is at Auburndale on Saturday. Auburndale on Saturday.